That's the John.
All right, okay.
Well, happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for letting me speak today to the group. And I'll tell you a little bit about me and my company. And my name's Martin. My wife and I, we got married in 1990. We're from Toronto. And beyond that, I've been self-employed since 1983. And my wife started working in my company that I own before we got married, so 1989 approximately. She was working in my company. And so really, we've been in business for ourselves for a long time. And I think that's unique to many of the people in our industry is, you know, some people are salespeople at another company, some people are online, you don't know who you're getting. But I think it's unique that we're in business and we know what it takes to, you know, run a business and to grow a business. And that's what our role is. The way I see it is we're business consultants that help our clients come up with the right ideas to make their program successful. So I'll go into that a little bit. So we've been in Florida, my wife and I, since 2004. We came here really to change our life. I met some people here that I wanted to do business with. I was in real estate in Toronto, and I always wanted to sell businesses. And I bumped into someone at a course that I was taking in Fort Myers, a broker's course, and he was doing business brokerage already. So there was one person that I really wanted to work with, and another person that was also in the course. We sort of hung out together and said, we're gonna start a business. So being in Canada, you can come to US on vacation anytime. It's really good. You can stay up to 6 months. But for me to run a business, then I had to apply for a visa. So that's what we did. My wife and I were ready for a change in life, so we came here. And I was in business brokerage in a partnership that was pretty good in the beginning. It was hard work, but we did some business and we did very well. And then things just changed, and all of a sudden the partnership broke up, and I'm in a business that's just me. So that's not really good for the immigration status we had. So for a little while, I did try to recruit some people into my organization, but it's tough when you're new in business to recruit salespeople to, you know, really create an organization. And I started looking around for alternatives, and I was in a group that was selling businesses, and promotion products was one of the franchises we could offer to our buyers. And I looked at the industry, and in 2008, I was just checking into the industry. I talked to someone I knew that was in the business, and we just got talking, and we bought his accounts. You know, really, it's a personal sales business, promotional products, and so really we bought his accounts, and we bought his supplier relationships, and he hung around. His name's Tom Roberts. When we started in business, our company was Roberts Advertising, and we had a physical office in Fort Myers. We had a head office in Bloomington, Indiana, where I'd never been until I made the transaction. And it was 2008. Things were really not that good in some industries. And the reality is there wasn't that much business that we took over. So we really had some relationships. We had, you know, training that was available from him and from industry sources, and we just built it. And so now our primary business area is Southwest Florida. And in 2015, we changed the name to SWFL Marketing Group. Same company. My wife and I, we basically run it, we love it. And we have a full-time graphic artist, which I think also is unique for small businesses in our industry that don't have that in-house. So I'll talk a little bit about that. Is when we help a customer in a campaign, you know, very often they know what they want, and they'll say, you know, we need to get more coffee mugs because they ordered them before. Well, that's pretty easy. But sometimes they're saying it could be a grand opening, that they're just launching a product or opening a store, and we can meet with them and just come up with ideas based on their objectives, which is really important, where they want to achieve. And there's a lot of media. I'll just flip around. Promotion products it's a media. It really is. And people, you know, now with social media, digital media, Google, search engines, there's a lot of ways to get your name out there. But I think promotion products works really well when you actually interact with someone. That, you know, they call you, you make an appointment, then you can, you know, might be something not right now. but you have a method of, you can have something leave behind with the appointment. You can follow up with a mailer that includes a piece that they keep a long time. So it's a media where people won't turn off the TV or flip through the commercials or go to paid subscriptions so they don't get any advertisement. It's something people want to get. So this is just a general idea of a lot of the projects we did for people. I'll talk about a couple of unique ones that were kind of neat. I enjoy doing them. Our local tourist bureau, our buyer says, she sent me a picture of this thing hanging from a teacup. I said, can you get this? And it was on Amazon, it was a single piece. It's an infuser shaped like a manatee. So they wanted to market Southwest Florida in England, where everybody drinks tea. Well, we actually found this item that we could get it, and they said, well, we want to put, our logo full color on this item, right? Well, not full color, but multicolor. Well, the problem with this item is the imprint area is just on the head. It's really, really small. So, we just chatted about it. We did a hang tag. So they were able to distribute it at trade shows and so represent their brand and have a useful item.
That's cool.
So people remember where they got it. That's the other thing about promotional products. So people remember where they got it. So today I put a bag together for everybody, and inside, hopefully it's a useful item. It's been really good for us in getting our name out and on people's desks or in their home. It's a waterproof speaker, Bluetooth speaker. So that's the other thing about our items. We can get them packaged in gift boxes, and those can be mailed. Those can be given on an event. So there's different ways to get the products out. So that's an example. And
thank you.
Again, like that manatee, it's got full color logo, which is also a trend in our industry. It's been around for a long time. Many years ago when people said, hey, I want to get a pen, and here's my logo, I want all the colors on the pen. Well, sometimes you can't put all your colors on each item. But I'll talk about another one that went pretty good. We've got a home healthcare company that wanted to do something neat for their healthcare workers, and this is a sample of the item that we did for Southwest Florida Home Care, and we were looking for a black item because they want their logo full color on black, and I showed them a sample that wasn't this one. That I love it, we want to get it. And then it was going to be 2 months of waiting because these were on a boat from China. So I found an alternative, and this one actually they like better because it's not only a charger, it's a UV cleaner for a phone or other items, but it's also included is a power pack that can be charged. So right now, you can charge your phone while it's being cleaned in this unit, full color black. So these are fairly new, last couple of years. There's a bunch of them out there. This is my favorite. It's a wireless charger as well as a UV cleaner. So, a couple of neat projects. But what I want to do today is I want to be a little bit interactive. And many years ago in this organization, I had open house at our office, and just to show off our office and everything else. And we have a table with things we've done just like this. And so we had a good time, had some drinks and chatted. And then I had an idea. Well, I think I did it before, but we had an opportunity where each member, or those that chose to, could stop me and they say, here's my campaign, here's my budget, find me a sample. So that was the idea. And I think we went through 2 or 3 like that. I don't know, anybody here? Was that here that day?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I tried to do a similar thing today, but I prepared in advance. So I ran through my office and got a bunch of samples that, just to see, am I on the right track? I gotta get my glasses. Okay, so there's a file folder in that, and I got notes for you guys, and if you want to hang on to the samples, great. You can hang on to samples, but I kind of need them back from our showroom. But that's the point about our industry is, if you got something in mind, and I think I got a blog going out on this too, is our most frequent call is, how quick can I get?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Well, I'll say it a different way, saying we got something coming up in July, and here's what we want to do, and here's our audience, and here's our budget, what do you got? That's going to yield a much better result, okay? And because it allows for us to come up with ideas, to brainstorm ideas, options, and also get a physical sample in the hands of the buyer or whoever is involved in the decision to say, I love it, or you know what, let's do something different because I don't think that represents our brand, or we really want to do full color and this one doesn't, it's great but doesn't have full color. So what I did is I did each member in our group, and these are the ideas, and I got samples here with me. So I'm gonna start with Tina because she's gotta go. So Tina is MVP. So the campaign is a housewarming gift. So a realtor, I think, really wants to recognize or thank someone when they go through a transaction. And I just came up, this isn't the exact sample, that's the idea. I've been attending industry presentations, and this one really stuck with me, and I think it's a great realtor item. So essentially, it's a full color beach towel, and I had 2 samples, and this isn't even the one that runs the program, but it's the same kind of concept. So full color on a beach towel, the minimum is 1. It can have the home picture, it can have a message, congratulations, welcome to your new home, and maybe for husband and wife, you got a set of beach towels. So that is the idea on a gift. And that can be accompanied with a card, a bottle of wine, or anything else. But beach towels typically last 15 years. Okay? You don't have to put your logo big. You just have to put your name, Tina, and it's something people will keep. Okay? So that's the idea for a housewarming gift for a realtor. Could be a housewarming gift for, or a thank you for a purchase for anybody. But that was stuck to me yesterday at a meeting. So I'm going to run through really quick to the members of the group. And those that aren't here, well, I guess I can email them this. Okay.
I can.
You can email them this, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get you the
I'll
document.
scan, or if I take
No, I have the
it.
document. I can send you the document.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so for a 5-star carpet, I was thinking a targeted mailer that, and this was my first one, so I put a little bit more wording into it, but the do-it-yourself could be a cleaning cloth inside the mailer, but on the carpet, leave it to professionals. So that's sort of the theme. And we can do mailers for people, we can do the packaging, we can get it directly to the audience. So if you're focused on an area, it could be every door direct mail. And if you're focused on the list, we get the list and send it to email. Okay, advanced IT services. Oh, look at that, Peter's here. Okay.
Look at that.
What's his name? I'm glad I came today.
Okay.
Next week I might not be here.
So here's an idea for an onboarding gift. It could be part of the whole thing. So new customer, it could be a team of people. Everybody gets a Mousepad. That one actually has a picture frame, so it could be swapped out with something else.
Oh.
So it could have your initial card of all these things to remember. They could file it somewhere else. And then it could have their kids or their spouse or their favorite place to visit. So a Mousepad, every station. Okay.
Yeah, and I know right what to put on it. Please restart your computer before you call me.
You know what? That's the beauty. That's the beauty of that point, right? Is you can have the message in a place where they see it.
Write your password here.
See where they
No, that's
He's actually
that's
talking
the
to
back
me.
side.
Okay. Okay. All about QuickBooks. I didn't have the printing inside, but we can do printing inside. Presentation folder for a meeting presentation. So we can do presentation folders. That's an example of one. It could be printed on the inside too, but it allows business cards, and you can put all your important documents in there for the presentation. And it's easy to store and probably will stick out, someone will know where it is. Okay. All Florida mortgage. So I got a concept and just that the Florida mortgage, they're going to work with realtors that take people out, and they supply realtors with notepads of, that's not the artwork, but that's the idea. That could be about tips of mortgage and things like that. And obviously the realtor's not going to want to show homes to people that aren't pre-qualified. So the partners have notepads that the home buyers can use, but take them out, meet them once, and then get them qualified before you show them more. Okay, Captain Cool, small business expo giveaway. I came up with a hot and cold pack. Okay, so we control the temperature. You know, our services make sure the temperature is controlled in your house, and you can help use this to relax, heal.
That's so smart.
So hot and cold pack. Clifford Garson Allen, a gift after meeting. So we've got a whole bunch of these, but this is just a kind of a neat laser etched coffee mug. So the theme is relax. We've got your back when it comes to tax returns. But just to, you know, when they come bring their tax returns, give them a coffee mug. They'll have this on the desk all year. And there could be tips inside, or there could be other things like that. Okay, Edison Business Advisors. Okay, this isn't necessarily a high-end piece, but it could be whatever on the quality, but it could be a closing gift, a personalized pen with a name. There's enough time to prepare for the closing to get them that with their own name in it. So when they sign documents to close a deal, then they get their own name on it. Okay, guerrilla marketing for small business. Gift after meeting.
So Martin, back on this, you say their name, wouldn't I want my name on it?
We can have both. You haven't seen my mug when I bring my other stainless mug. It's got, hold on.
Not this one.
No, I think I got it here. I'll show you. This is how you put both names on there. Well, it might not belong in a pen, but you can put both names on there. Here's an example of both names. That's a prospecting piece.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So you got the target prospect,
Yeah.
and you got likes, and then you got the business
Exactly.
name. So
Smooth.
you can put a company name and their name on it as well. Just with a connector maybe. So it doesn't have to be a pen, but I think pens signing the deal is a big deal. And you can get all kinds of pens. We can get cross pens, we can get watermark pens, we can get Fisher space pens. I got one here that write upside down in the water.
Is there minimums on pens? Like expensive pens?
At least one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Get my half?
75.
How about a pencil set? You need to buy both? No.
Yeah, so
No, seriously, is there?
there are products that we do that are one-piece minimums, and pens, laser engraved pens are one of them.
So
Awards,
I'll be
pens,
talking to you.
we do one at a time.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the gift after meeting, guerrilla marketing for small business. So I was thinking that a power bank, which everybody needs close to their phone in the event, and a cable, power bank and a cable. So keep your phone charged when those leaks come in so you can respond to them. So that's sort of a, an onboarding gift for their business, or a gift after a meeting.
That's smart.
Be ready.
So-
We're sending leads your way.
So these all come with chargers, so you just want to make sure you have it. I have one in my bag all the time. And many of them, just like the wireless UV cleaner, allow full color imprint. And this one came in a gift box. Okay, Gulf Shore Home Watch. So I was thinking a little bit about that one. I think you're probably getting people from referrals a lot. So when people are home for the summer, and they're your favorite clients and you want to send them something, it could be anything, but I just picked a flashlight.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, so you send them a little, hey, we're taking care of your house, enjoy your summer, see you when you get back, and you send them a gift and a mail and just a card. And I think that sometimes people get these things and they're going to hang on to them, they'll bring them back here, and then their neighbors say, hey, where'd you get that?
Yeah.
And it could be a bag. It's just an opportunity to open up a referral. And especially if they're close in the neighborhood, it's a good thing to do.
I like that.
Yeah. So
It's good for when you have lightning and a lot of
So
power.
this one doesn't have batteries. It's got rechargeable and a cable attached to it.
Oh wow.
What's the cost of something like that, approximately?
We can fit anything into the budget. So
My budget?
I kind of think you're not going to do 500 of these.
No.
You might do 50,
Okay.
and then you put them in a little box, and you sign a note and you send it to them. And we can do mailings for people too. So that's part of our service. Heartland Payment Services. I thought like an onboarding gift again, welcome to the business. And there's a couple here examples of umbrellas, but I just picked a different one because their colors were black. This one just came in a case. I actually got this umbrella plane that didn't allow, like you had to pay extra for checked luggage and
Uh-huh.
even carry-on. So I put this on my backpack and I got it back from New York. I didn't have to pay extra.
You didn't think you had a rocket
I
launcher?
just clipped it. So that was like one of those where you have to pay if you don't put it under your seat or something. But they were nice. So just an umbrella, onboarding gift or maybe an anniversary gift for their clients. That hey, thanks for sticking with us. Or welcome to the family.
That's a pretty big umbrella.
Yeah, well,
So
wow,
we'll get
It's a beach umbrella.
yeah, this is a golf umbrella. It's vented. It's kind of a high-end piece. I got this when I attended Advertising Week in New York. So that's why I did want to bring it back, and I did get it back. So I was successful with that. So what do people do with stuff they get that they want to keep? They remember where they got it, and they do keep it long term, and sometimes they show it to other people. Okay. I think we're still okay on time. Okay, Lake Michigan Credit Union, a business expo giveaway. So if they're doing a business expo like a chamber expo locally, I actually did have a webcam cover idea. I was gonna go, when you browse our site, we're safe, but protect yourself. I was gonna have that,
Yeah.
but I couldn't find the sample until later, so I had this one. I picked it out. It's just a spa pack, like a little spa pack giveaway. It's got like paper, full color imprint on the outside. It's got like a eye mask, nail file, lip balm. I think there's mints in here or something. So it's just a little giveaway that we can package, and you can do different kits similar to this for any business that wants to give it out at Expo, or just have them at their office. Maybe it's Fantastic Friday Day and they want to celebrate something like that. So cookies are nice because they have cookies there.
Yeah.
But this might last longer.
And healthier.
Yes. Okay. Mighty Marine Electric. I don't know if he's still in business, but he's on my list, so I got an idea for him. Okay. Well, he probably doesn't need to advertise then, if he's busy, right?
I really could do this. I saw what you had there.
Yeah. So like a personalized coffee mug. I just picked this sample. We did this for the Gulf Coast Humane Society. So logo plus the name, logo plus name plus message.
If you personalize your name mug to a harbor mat, they'll be golden with him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's right in front of
Whatever you
him. When
need.
somebody goes, do you know a
Yeah.
mechanic? He goes, hold on.
Whatever you need.
Yeah.
That's,
Montgomery Winslow Roofing Experts.
Who's that?
John.
Nobody here.
They're a new company. They just started.
I
That'd be the best roofing company in the county, I think.
well,
I all look up to John.
so probably the favorite call they have is the re-roof, but they want to be there for emergencies because that's how people will call them on the re-roof later. And I think we're here when we need you, like an emergency kit that people might keep in their home or in their car or in their purse. Just that's sort of the idea. So here's a couple examples you can flip through and see what I got. There's all kinds of quality from paper to high-end piece. Again, fit the budget.
You give out blue tarps.
A blue tarp with your name on it.
Okay.
This is for when you fall off the roof.
Yeah, that one's actually
that
one's been in my car forever because I know where it is. So
Yeah, all the band-aids are stuck together.
I got that in an event. Okay, so Morgan Stanley, I've had this as an idea for financial planners. If they ever do the expos, they could have a
That
stack,
is cool.
Oh, yeah.
a stack of these.
Nice. That would be a
on
great
their
presentation.
table, right?
Great
And
presentation.
it's a
That is cool.
paperweight, and that could be a gift with an appointment, or it could be just a visual thing. My thought was for recruiting, because some of these they do recruiting events for
Yes, they do.
build your wealth or help others build their wealth, and we'll build their wealth.
That's so much better than a cinder block.
So if this was the real goal, it'd be like, I don't know, $50,000, but
yeah, exactly.
it's not.
It's the real thing.
But it looks good. Okay.
If it was Bitcoin, then
Yeah, even better. Yeah,
Well,
I don't think you see Bitcoin.
no. There was actually people selling Bitcoins people on the street as a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, can I buy one?
Wow.
That's way much.
Okay. We covered MVP
Oh,
realty.
shit.
Paying it forward. Okay, here we go. I like this one. And I mean, it might be a different item, but for paying it forward, a recognition for a volunteer or a donor,
That's perfect.
that could be a picture frame.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, that's
the
good.
certificate goes in the picture frame, then later on, they swap it for
Thank you
their,
yeah.
for their picture.
We will do this. We will
Yeah.
do that. That's perfect.
Here, here's the idea.
Thank you.
Okay,
I'll share this with the whole team. Yeah, just did.
okay, PMI property management, onboarding new employees, logo chart, company policy manual. So, I'll show off, saddle stitch book we did. It could be a company policy manual, and we can create the whole package. So, he's not here today. Thompson Agency, stay in touch item. We do a few insurance brokers that use calendars.
Yeah.
And, this one happens to be a desk calendar we did. And, so we can do desk calendars, we can do wall calendars. And they're probably getting less of these than, you know, people as everything's on the computer, but people still use them. So
My boss uses one.
if they used to get, you know, some from the bank, some from insurance, some from the realtors, and now they get none, they might stick out. So that's the idea there. Okay, Valara, a demonstration at a meeting, which could be like the meetings that Gene does. So I brought some shirt samples for ideas. Like obviously everybody at the meeting wants to be in corporate apparel, and we can do banner stands for meetings, which we have full-size ones, but we also have tabletop ones.
Nice.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh, neat.
And then decorated tablecloth and things like that. So that's pretty much it. I guess I can talk about one thing that worked really well recently. We did this was a rush order, fairly quick, a couple of weeks notice we need some playing cards with logo on them. The local league, Builders Industry Association, Builders Fair is their nonprofit arm. They did a charity poker tournament. So they found a sponsor that was agreeing to put their name on the cards. The event was last week. The players had a great time. The sponsor loved the deck. The professional people loved the quality that were the dealers. And they put a Google review on our website, and Google review and a website review. So, www.
So the dealers so those have to be high quality cards then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was 50 pieces, so it wasn't a huge order,
Yeah.
but it turned out really well. And they made money, they had a good time, and it was the first of many events, hopefully. So if you want resources, you can go to our website, SWFLmarketinggroup.com, and we have a what we do page, we have a about us page, our team, and we have a search. You can search on yourself by product, by catalog, and you see reviews of projects we've done.
Nice.
Yeah.
I would definitely want to get some cards for the Lions.
It's great.
It's perfect. When I visit clubs.
Okay. So that's what I have to share today. And if there is a project coming up, we don't charge for one-on-one consultations. We can do on the phone, we can do in person, and we can do Zoom.
Excellent.
He's very quick to respond to.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We know where to find you.
Yeah, we do.
Great.
And for
So Martin, how many, it's a hard question, but as far as your client base, do you have like, you know, they roll the deck, so 1,500 clients and then 50 of them are like repeat, or what, how do you size up your?
Well, I think, you know, I haven't done a count recently. I think we've got over 300 unique businesses every year that we do business with.
Really?
And
Yeah.
probably 200 are the same from last year kind of thing.
Awesome.
And, you know, there's several that are really, you know, bigger for us, and they're not all big companies. And the majority of them are small businesses that could be, you know, a husband and wife like we are, could
Yeah.
be a small team of, you know, 10 to 15 people. We do really well with contractors that exhibit at trade shows that need uniforms for their staff. And, but we have a very diverse clientele. So we do, like the government work we do is, you know, FGCU and Lee Visitor Bureau and the Collier Visitor Bureau, we do work for them.
Good.
But it's really diverse. And we do nonprofit work as well with donor appreciation and fundraising items. Recently we did online stores that we could raise money for. Humane Society's been our most biggest beneficiary of doing stores and are fairly regular, but we did a store for Freedom Waters that are they take disabled and the kids and veterans on boat rides.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And we did this bag for them. This was a program they ran where they used to do in-person events, and this bag they did food and wine and everything, and for $75 they delivered it to people that donated $75.
Yeah, awesome.
They used to use those bags primarily for taking ice to a boat to keep your, until they had refrigerators in them.
Oh, yeah.
But that was a big thing, the ice bags.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a refrigerator. I grew up with refrigerators, Chuck, so I
Yeah, well, you know,
I was wondering what it was like before refrigerator.
Chuck came from the Ice Age.
so I just wouldn't put it in the bag.
I guess the demo was sort of a random sample kind of thing, where if you were to decide, you know, you were thinking that direction, we get random samples to you at no charge, and it's easy for your review. And obviously, then you can say, I love it, let's do the design, what the logo's gonna look like, or it's not quite right. And then if time allows, we can adjust. So,
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, we do the best we can. We have great vendor support, and sometimes we got a 2-day turnaround or 2-week turnaround, and we say we really need your help. We get help, or we have to go somewhere else and adjust a little bit. But we get things delivered fairly quickly.
I think the value in this business is kind of talking through it with you, because my brother's in the same business up in Cincinnati, and I was like, hey, you know, I'm thinking about this. What do you think? Well, go on my website and look at this. It's like, yeah, that's not what I mean. I want you to kind of help me here.
Yeah.
And so I think the personal consultation is going to be more important than just because, man, you can get your head will just explode when you start looking at all the stuff you can do. You know.
That, like, you can see it on our website too. You can go on there and do a search and say, I want pens. Well,
Yeah, that's.
you know, you got to narrow it down just a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you're going to get a realistic search, but there might be something that you miss or you don't know about, or you say, I'm going after that item because I love it. And then if you're just buying it online, and there's probably really good services where you can put in when you need them by, but I think typically you put your credit card in, you send them the art and they work on it. But if you expect it to arrive on time and you don't know what that is, then how do you know? I mean, I did it myself. I bought something for a trip that I was going on for my dog, and it was, we ship it in 5 days. Well, they don't ship it from California, you ship it from somewhere else. And this was during the pandemic and everything else. I think a May order arrived in September, but it was insane.
I think especially nowadays, the supply chain is so screwed up that having just a trust of a online order, forget.
People were being paid to
So what happens?
Yeah, I know.
That power bank was an example where the UV charger, where the customer saw the sample, they approved it, and they want to do the order, and then there's no inventory. And that was actually a moving target.